Hello, good morning, everyone. So, sorry for a late start. Right now it's 8:50, so I'm not gonna talk much. So, how I select all these stocks and stuff like that. So, I think for those of you who have joined us for a very long time, you should know how I do it. So, right now I want to look for some of it, see whether we have anything to look at it. Okay, so far in the market right now, what we see is there's a lot of stocks are trading up higher, so we might see some of this are coming in later on. Okay, so I'm gonna check one by one on all these stocks, see what any of it show signs that they will move higher or anything before when the markets open. All right, so sound check. Let me see whether I turn on the mic or not. Okay, I did. Good morning, guys. All right, it's good to see you guys again. So I changed this to Monday, so to help you guys to get over some of the Monday blue. All right. So I believe maybe some of you are actually quite busy with the first week of the work, so you might have catch yourself in a meeting right now. Not much of the stocks are having any sign. Sorry. It's like first. Most of this are in a rebound. Like I say, the last week, in the last week market outlook, most of the stocks are showing signs that they are coming in for a rebound. So high volume when the price is at the bottom. HC. Why am I looking at it like this? See this. Seems like we might not find any of the stock for the pre-open market. Let's see all this. So if we are not getting any stocks that are going into a pre-open market, so what I am going to do is I might look into some of the stocks that I have looked at it the day before, the trading day before, that it might shows a rebound that is coming. So that one wise will not be so soon for any of the price to have the price to rebound. I mean, it's not like it will start to move up higher right after the market open. So all this 3 ringgit plus HS plus no, it's not the thing I want to look at. So I think you guys have watched a few series and a few times of this live stream that you have seen, like the few trades that I've made and also those trades that I have make it also. And then you should know that how important it is to have be disciplined, okay, in when you're doing intraday trade. If you don't do that, you will see some of the mistakes I made in the past, and that's not good. So I think today we don't really have much of the stocks to look at it, but I think I will look into this when the market is open, and then to find out when is the best time for the entry. Okay, So this is one of it. Let's see. So if you have any questions, feel free to write it down in the comment box. So we are not going in, we are not looking into this for once the market is open, because we need to see, let the price actually have a price drop first, then only we look into it. Because last week I see a lot of stocks are still going down, still at the bottom. Okay, so when it's still at the bottom, some of it actually move up higher, but a majority of it is actually forming a bottom, like what I shared last week. So you don't find much of the TO, the pre-open market, using the theoretical opening. So it doesn't mean that it's not working. So like I say, different market, you need to have different trading method to apply into different market. This is a job or as a trader, we need to identify what is the trend right now, what is the current trend, and then so that we can react to it. Okay, we need to know how to react to it. So that's why it's always good that you start with one trading method, and then when you feel confident with your trading method, and then start to move on into another trading method. What I see in the market is there's a lot of people, when they start doing trading, of course they learn a lot of different strategies, and of course when they learn all these strategies, okay, it's always about like, oh, hearing someone saying that this strategy is good, so they jump over there, and then this course is good, this group is good, so they jump all around of it. So I think maybe most of you who have jumped around like this kind of courses, you can sit down and then uh, review all these courses. uh, I don't say they are not good, just that probably you're using it in the wrong trend or wrong timing. So you just need to find out like when is the right time for you to use that kind or apply that kind of trading strategy. Okay, so it might helps you to look into a market better. Okay. Hmm. So 1 more minute to market open, and this is the one that we will look into it and see what is whether the price will have a price up. So it's going to take some time for them to move it up. Looking at some of the stocks, potentially. Okay, 30 seconds to market open. So I'm not using the pre-open market where I insert the order earlier for this one, because we don't find any of it that it shows the TO volume that is good. This one also is not doesn't fulfill the criteria. But why am I looking into it is because uh, the day before the trades, the price actually have some movement that shows the signs that they will have a small rebound. The rebound is actually within today. So yeah, that's the reason why. Okay, so a lot of stocks are going downwards, open gap down, which I like it. Why? Because usually if let's say most of them they actually open lower, then that is the point where they start to move the price up high. Okay, we might be able to find some of it. Look at it. Okay, so this stocks is up. Rest are down. A lot of gap down going on. Okay, so some of it they are showing some sign, but let's see. This one is not going anywhere down yet. Let me open up the chart. So for those of you who are newly into this different method, okay, I am going to use the 1 minute chart to time and see what is the price movement is like. So of course, the first thing I want to wait for it to have a price down. So it's not, you will not get like stocks to trade every day. So don't expect like every day you will have stocks to trade. So no trade is good trade because you won't make any losses. So that's one of the thing a lot of traders have to learn. The reason is because we are so used to, you know, chasing after the trades, chasing after the profit that we won, but it's not and always end up with losing more. Okay, the reason is because you make a lot of mistakes. You keep on, you buy stocks or you invest stocks is because you want to make more profit to cover the losses that you have made before. So this is a very bad habit for most traders. Okay, you don't buy stock because you want, you buy stock because there are opportunity or that stocks actually shows opportunity that they want to move the price up higher. Okay. Okay, let's see the rest of it. So I think today morning, most of the stock will be down. So and then you'll see them slowly climbing that back up higher. Okay, this one move up to 1.5 for review back to the south side. So just wait. Even though the price actually move up higher, we don't simply jump in. Okay, don't rush in. Never rush into a stock, so you don't get that kind of fear of missing out. Um, if you miss it, then you miss it. That's it. Don't have to feel bad about it or anything. So I think this one is gonna take some time because they are going to, you know, ding dong and stuff like that. So any questions that I'm seeing here? No questions. So yes, very important. If no trades, then you have to stay aside. I know some of you say, oh, that's very boring. Okay, I can't earn my nasi lemak today. Yes, I have to eat kosong, roti kosong, air today. So it's better for you to wait for the right time than just simply just enter into it. That's the reason why I don't really like to share my I can share my strategy, I can share my entry rules, everything, but you don't get to understand the meaning behind of all these criteria. Criteria is fixed, you know, like okay, the price like this, then you entry. Okay, the price like this, then you exit. But most of the time you will miss out a lot. The reason is because if you are just following the SOP, okay, but you don't understand the reason behind why I set the entry is in this way, or the price and volume is in this way, okay. So I can share to you, but end of the day, if you use it, you don't understand it, and then you simply use it, put it in any other every kind of stocks, then at the end of the day you lose money, and then you say that okay, my method is not right. You can't say that my method is not right. It's just because that you don't really put effort into understand how I actually analyze it, and the reason behind is very important. Why it's like this? So all of these entry signals or criteria, exits, rules actually consist of the big boys' intention. So why they are doing this? If they are doing this, sometimes it shows the big boys, they might shows move the price up higher. It shows like an entry rules, but when we understand it, when we look into it, we know that okay, even though that is an entry rules, we will not enter. Why? Because it doesn't show that they are they have the intention to move up. It's just purely attracting buyers. Okay, so that's why you can't just learn from, you know, the checklist, like the entry criteria where okay, the price how, and then volume how, and then things like that. Just like how you learn about technical analysis, where resistance breakout, then the price actually will move up higher and things like that. So we just look for resistance breakout. But why that is a resistance? Why when you break this resistance, the price will actually move up higher? Okay, so all this we have to question. It's not, there's no simple thing that simple thing to learn. But if you want to make it simple, you need to understand the reason behind the whole thing. Okay, so that actually makes it more simple. So you can apply that into whatever, how the price actually move, you can use that. Okay, you can apply it, and then you will know how the price actually move. Okay, so that's why you need to learn the details of it. That's one thing a lot of us that we always try to skip the details, but no, details is very important. You know why this thing happened, why are they doing this? Okay, so whatever changes they make, you will know, you can identify it, and then you can avoid it. Okay, so if you want to learn about this, of course, next week, I think next week is our training day, our May intake. Okay, so if let's say you want to learn this, okay, it's going to be 6 months. So why I drag it into 6 months? In fact, I think I might change to a longer time. So 6 months, I will actually share with you guys like how the movement is like, how the big boys intention is like. So you will learn all of this, understand the reason behind the details of it, and then you know how to analyze this transaction data, learn how to apply the right strategy into a right trend, learn how to see the trend, what kind of trend is it right now, and then find what are the stocks, okay, that it will actually have the price rebound the next day, or maybe fits for the pre-open market, or maybe fits for the midterm swing, starting from the big boys accumulation and then up to the point where they have the price peak. Okay, so you can see some of this the sharing that I showed you guys earlier, that or maybe you can look into this, like some of the stocks in the past that they have moved the price up higher. Okay, so this is how the Malaysian market is like. You can see from here 50 over cents up to about like 150 cents in maybe 1.5 months or 2 months time. So we need to know how to catch all this, so you will be able to make consistent profit in the market. So you need to understand that all this information is in the market, just that we are so used to that kind of technical analysis, okay, drawing lines and then speculating it, but we don't really look into the real data that is given us, that we didn't look into it. Okay, so we missed that. So once you learn this, everything is simple. Okay, so like for this 20 over cents, 30 over cents, up to about here about 50 over cents, of profit within 2 or 3 months time. So other than that, you can see more majority of them, they actually have this kind of price movement. They just need to have the accumulation is done. You just need to find out where is the accumulation, need to know how to find the accumulation, need to know when are they going to push the price up higher. And this kind of making 100% or maybe 50% is not that not that difficult, okay, as long as you understand it. So you will see a lot of all these stocks that previously they have done things like that. So like this one here, 10 over cents, 16 over cents, goes up to be 80 over cents. So it's not that difficult, okay? Malaysia market, I would say, is a very a kindergarten market. If you, because they can just do one side buy long position, okay? So it's not that hard to master it. See, but whether you put the effort to understand it or not. If let's say you didn't put the effort to understand it, you're just trying to use the simple way, follow, and then things like that. People say what to look into it, then you follow it, and without you analyzing it, without you knowing how to analyze it, then you might fall into a lot of losing trades, okay? So like for example, like people tells you this is good, this product is good, this property is good, this area is good, then you just jump in and buy without doing your own research, and also when you do the research, you do not know how to research, then it's even worse, okay? Your decision making will be more biased, okay? So we don't want any bias. So it's more like here we share with you how to interpret all this data so that you are able to help yourself in the stock market, okay? And this is going to ding dong around 153 and 154 for a very long time. So let's see any other things that we can look at it. Starting to see this here. Okay, so if let's say you want to know more, PM us and then we'll send you the details of our training course. All right. I don't think this one will actually start to have. I think this today you will see a lot of what you call it, hammer in the market. Most of it they actually press the price down in the morning. Then they start to push the price up. Final shake, I guess. So even though right now, if you see, look into the market where you might find that overall losing trade is actually 500 over and then gainer is only 100 plus, and then some of you might think like, okay, right now the market is actually very bad, or since last 2 weeks it's actually very bad. But looking at it, the round and search actually portfolio that they are doing it, they're able to achieve like maybe this month actually able to achieve I think 3 over or close to 4%. So despite the market is bad, but things are still still able to make profit, just that whether you know how and when to look at it and what kind of trading method you have to apply into the market. Okay, so this is the thing for you to think of it, how you want to be in the stock market, staying the same or applying the right one. Or if let's say you think like, okay, looking at how I do it, then you might be able to understand or find your own way. Yes, but you need to go through a lot of experience also, mistake, and also try and error and stuff like that. So it is easier that I guide you to the right way. If you think like, oh, just picking up here and there and then coming up, let me tell you this, I wouldn't say it's not going to work, but you will end up feel demotivated, okay? I can do it, you might not be able to do it. The reason is because you do not know the reason behind why I'm doing all this. You can't just copy and paste the surface. What you are seeing is just a surface. You need to know what is the the reason that I'm doing. Okay, so apart from that, if you want to look into our training course, apart from that, which I think you guys can actually help me to do it very easily, which is give me a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and Facebook page so you can get notification whenever we have this session started. Okay, we do have a US market as also. The US market is more like a vlog to me, that sharing how I enter into the US market, look into the US market, because myself actually don't really trade US market stocks before. The reason, one of it is time issue and also the number of stocks they have in the market. Okay, Malaysia market, I still can do it like last time, where when I first started, I look into each of the stocks in the market, because there's only 1,000 over stocks and most of it is actually not very liquid, so I can actually go through it one by one every day. So but US market, I don't think I can do it. Okay, because you have NYSE and also you have Nasdaq, so it's a huge market. There's too many stocks for me to look into it. So right now I'm looking into it, applying the same principle, following all this price and volume. Okay, and try to understand like how the big boys actually works. But so I'm doing mainly a lot of day trades. Okay, using paper trading as well, for the US market, because I want to find the right strategies for that, for the US market. So if let's say I could find it, then it will be great, because I'm not going to trade for the whole day. I'm going to trade from market open probably at night 9:30 to maybe 10, 11:30 or 12, then see how much I can make. So if let's say one day can make about like that, within a few hours I can make about 100 USD, then it's fine. Okay, so that's why you have to subscribe to us and follow our Facebook page to get notification on when we are going to start this. Okay, the next one I think should be probably tomorrow or Thursday, I can't remember. Okay, so check it out in our Facebook page. And if let's say you want to find out more about get more easier updates, okay, you can follow my Twitter account. Okay, so my Twitter account is basically Kelvin810, so you can find me there. So I have some problem tweeting there, so I'm not sure what happened. So I need probably they are busy with Elon Musk right now, so they can't handle my questions. So I try to tweet, always fail to send. I updated the app and it's still not working. I'm not sure what is happening. So yeah, so from there I'll just constantly just giving updates about like what is the market is like right now and stuff like that. So if let's say you follow me for some time, you know how to react to the market at the time. So like the current market right now, everything is start to showing a bottom in the market. So we just need to prepare for the rebound. And how to prepare for a rebound, and that is when you need to know how to see when is the rebound is coming. Okay, when is the demand actually coming in? So when is the right time to actually move in? So these are the things that we need to prepare right now. So there's not much trade like today. We can't do the opening trades. We can day trade wise, we still have to wait. And then contra trade wise, probably you enter a contra trade right now, the next day you have to cut loss, or maybe that you start to the price start to retrace, that kind of things happen. So that's why in some market we still have to stay aside and then wait. So you don't just jump in without looking into the market, what is happening in the market. So then you will make a lot of losses. That's where you lose all the profit you make from the bull market. Okay, so that's why one of the reasons why a lot of traders can't achieve consistent profit in the stock market. Okay, all right, so yeah, I think my sharing is gonna ends here, because I don't think this one will actually have any movement anytime soon. I'll look back into it maybe in the afternoon. So probably today over here, we might have a second session. Okay. So stay tuned in our Facebook page and YouTube channel and see whether we have the second half coming in for today. Okay. So thank you very much. Remember to like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also Facebook trade also. Okay, a Facebook trade. Okay, too much of trade. Facebook page. Okay, so thank you very much. I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.